And speaking of holiday spirit, you know who else gets me in holiday spirit?
Yes.
Cami Jenkins.
Cami Jenkins, welcome.
It's time for some of your favorite things.
I haven't been here since we decorated for Christmas.
What do you think?
Isn't this nice?
It's beautiful. Did you all make this?
I made this.
I should know that.
I made that.
You should know this, Cami.
Jeremy made the wreath. I made the centerpiece.
Oh, it's so pretty. Did
I
you
know,
make these?
Yeah, we grew these. We grew these. Jeremy grew these.
I'm
In
sure
the
Jeremy
garden.
did.
Yeah. I've had plant lights on them for 10 years,
For
getting
years.
this big.
Yeah, yes.
Well, you know, it's actually my baby's birthday today. So I have to say happy birthday. Can I have a favorite kid? Because he would probably be my favorite child.
I can't believe she admitted to that.
I'm kidding.
Cami.
Okay. You're all my favorites.
Cami, can I admit this to you? I know I'm my mother's favorite, so.
You know what? All
well.
my brothers say that they are my mom's favorite. That's hilarious.
I tell them all the
Wait,
same
what's your
thing.
child's name? Whose birthday is it?
Avon. He's 8 today.
Avon,
He's
happy
my
birthday.
Happy birthday to Avon.
Happy birthday! Here we go.
But actually, I'm actually here to talk about the community and the way that people get involved, and that really is one of my favorite things because I've lived in Nixa my whole life, and so I've recently been asked to join a couple of nonprofit boards, and the one that I want to talk about is the Nixa Community Foundation, which is a playoff or a spinoff or still attached to the Community Foundation at the Ozarks, which I'm sure you're familiar with,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So, you know, people can set up funds for this, but it's basically like, what do you call it, like an endowment fund where the actual principal is never spent and then they just use the interest to bless people and to give grants. And so I recently joined this, and we had a big grant presentation last week, and it was like being Santa Claus. It was so much fun because I'm just now learning, you know, how it all works. There's a lot of history behind it, though, and my family, some members of my family helped start it several years back, and so I'm so excited to be part of it now. And I wanted to read some of these that got some grants because it's just really cool. So. There's actually 4 Boy Scouts of America troops that got funds, and this could range from a couple $100 to I think the biggest grant we gave out this year was $10,000.
Wow.
That's amazing.
These for, let's see, 4 of them to the Boy Scouts. I mean, for things like storage sheds, cooking at camp, scholarships, and then startup supplies for a girls group. Okay, so champion athletes of the Ozarks, and that was like $1,300.
Oh my goodness.
Children's Smile Center, are you familiar with
Yes,
them? So they're actually located in Ozark, but they serve 6 counties in our areas, and so people can qualify for free dental care, and it's just wonderful.
It's so important.
Yeah, $4,000 for a new dental chair.
That is fantastic.
Yeah. City of Nixa Parks and Recreation for passes, least of these for food for the holidays.
Yes, we know them.
Missouri Fellowship of Christian Athletes for next level marriage retreat. Nixa Amateur.
Kelly should sign up for that.
Somebody's in the other room listening.
That's what I said.
Nixa Amateur Radio Club. So this is for emergency radio communications Go Box, and that was really cool because they were talking about people that need weather radios, and I know in the past they've given grants for that because there's people that don't have access to having that knowledge, and it's just really, you know, helpful. So then there's also been several given out to the Nixa public schools for different things like hands-on foundational skills. Nixa Reads is a program. Nixa High School Special Education can't talk. Functional skills, media production club expansion. I really enjoyed hearing about that one. High needs room, exercise and movement equipment, communication headphones for the high school departments, education of the deaf and hard of hearing, cameras for one of the elementary school yearbooks. So these kids are going to get some really cool experience there. One was given to the Nixa Police Department for a program called Cops Connecting with Kids. And I loved that. And you saw some of the pictures. Those pictures all started to look the same because it's the same people, except for just new people holding their big checks. It was just a lot of fun. Let's see. Then Child Advocacy Center for support for child abuse investigations. Wish I May for art sets and books for kids, and several to the city of Nixa. So, I mean, it's near and dear to my heart because, like I said, I was born and raised in Nixa, and so this is a branch from the Community Foundation, but it's specifically for Nixa, Christian County, and
I love that. I do
really
love
cool.
that. And it takes a lot of money. Collectively, that's a lot of money that's been given away.
It really is. We gave $55,000 just in this round. And that was just the other day. I mean, there are different rounds throughout the year. And again, I'm still learning a lot about how all of this works. But to be able to go through and hear about the needs that we have, there's just so many needs. And you guys know there's a ton of nonprofits in our area.
We do.
Well, this is a nonprofit, and then they give money to nonprofits, but it's usually for specific needs.
So,
right?
Cami, when I'm looking at this, do these people all then apply
Yes.
to then get these grants throughout the year, and then I guess the board decides the dollar amounts?
That's right, and some of the funds that are set up are very specific, like they want to go towards education, or they want it to go towards students that don't have the supplies they need, or you know, things like that. So some of them are very specific, others are more broad. So when they apply for a grant, then that's the board meets once a month. They go through every single request, all the needs, and just do their best to divvy it out appropriately. And you don't always get exactly what you asked for, you know? But some of them did. I mean, there's somebody in here that asked for $200. They got $200.
That's
awesome.
Exactly.
But then there's one that asked for $10,000 that got $5,000. Another one that did ask for $10,000 and got $10,000. So,
wow.
I mean, it's just wonderful that the funds are available, and it's a great way for a family or an organization to set up like a legacy, you know, and that will keep on giving for years and years to come. And a lot of the people on the board are like me, that have been in the area for a really long time and that care deeply about our community.
Thank you.
Cami.
One of Cami's favorite things.
Hey, guess what? The community is one of our favorite things, too.
It totally is.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Cami.
Cami.
We appreciate you.
Happy birthday!
All right, coming up, lots more fun on Ozarks Fox AM. Don't go away.
Yes. By the way, I love your child's name. Your son's name, Avon?
I do.
I love that. I've not heard that.
Happy
Happy birthday, Avon.